Hi guys, so first and foremost I just want to apologize for my hairstyle. I was in the middle of knotting my hair, doing bantu knots, and then I realized I have to make a video tonight, so I did these three in the front. Well, I first started doing this one and then I was getting ready to do this one, then that's when I realized I have to make a video tonight, and I was like, you know, let me just put the other one over here so it can look like a little cute style, because I know the little bantu knot crown is kind of in right now, so, but I know mine look a little mess, but it's all good. For today's video, I want to talk about 10 ladies, 10 naturals that I miss here on YouTube. I wish they would still make videos, but I think most of them don't make videos anymore, or they just have their channels up, but they haven't made videos in years. But I just want to go ahead and go through this list of ladies that I miss on YouTube, and I wish that they would come back to YouTube and make more videos. Because I miss them. I miss their content, I miss their videos, I miss hearing their hair story and just everything else that they shared with us. Like, I miss it so much. Just know this list is not in any particular order. This is not in order of who I like the most to who I like the least. Like, I love them all. And hopefully all of these ladies are doing wonderful and are living a fantastic life and just enjoying life. All right, so the first person that I want to mention is ItsMsHeatherNicole. I used to love watching her channel. She was really consistent about posting her videos, and she always did these really cool techniques, and I just enjoyed going onto YouTube and seeing her videos. And a lot of her techniques I actually did try, and they worked. She always recommended great products, and she did a great job showing these products, so she had wonderful tutorials. And the great thing is her channel is still up, so if you want to check out those videos, you can go onto her YouTube channel and you can still see those videos up there. But she had great techniques, and a lot of them I still use today. And so I really just miss her. Like, I want her to come back. I think she made a comeback video a couple years back, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe not that long, but it was a couple years back. She did a comeback video, and she was supposed to, you know, stay on YouTube, but we never saw any more videos from her. But of course, I hope she's doing well, and I hope that everything is going pretty well for her in her life. But it would be awesome to get her back, because at the time when I was watching her on YouTube, she was really popular on YouTube. A lot of people knew who she was. You know, back then we would do like the video responses to videos, and I think you can still do that, I don't know, but you know, a lot of people would respond to her video and, you know, do the technique that she did and, you know, show how they did a certain hairstyle that she had showed. So she was really popular on YouTube. A lot of people knew her. So yep, it's ItsMsHeatherNicole, and she was just a really, you know, great person. You know, she was, I would say maybe at the time she was in her early 20s. She was really mature. So she might have been like, you know, 22, 23, but you would think maybe she's a little bit older, because she was really mature. But then again, she could have been like 26, 27. So anyways, but if you want to check out her videos, her channel is still up. So make sure you click on the link below if you want to check out her channel. The next woman I want to mention is AprilLove779. I think I said that right. Yep, AprilLove779. And I used to love watching her channel. And she was an older woman. She was in her 50s. And the reason why I remember that is because people will always make comments like, you look so young, how old are you, what's your skincare regimen? And she would just gladly say, oh, I'm 50, I think she was like 52 or 53 at the time. So she's probably like maybe 60 now, or close to 60. She was absolutely gorgeous. The last time I checked, her channel is no longer on YouTube, but if you type in her name, there might be a few pictures of her that pop up, and I promise you, this woman looked like she was in her, oh gosh, she looked like she was probably in her like late 30s, maybe early 40s. And I know back then, camera quality wasn't the best. I mean, I'm still using my camera that I had 6 years ago. But at that time, she looked way younger, and she was just absolutely gorgeous. But she had this beautiful head of hair. She had like the pretty bouncy spirally curls, and she just had a lot of hair, and she was very consistent about posting her videos, and she had some great tips. She used a lot of natural things on her hair, and she shared everything. From what I can remember, I think she lived on the West Coast, so I remember her mentioning a lot about the things that she had to do because it was just so dry in her area. And she always used to say, you know, I live in the desert. So she would talk about the different things she would have to do because of where she lived. And in my area, I live on the East Coast. So when it was summertime, I used to remember her tips and everything because I would be like, it's so hot, it's so humid, it's so dry outside. And I would remember those tips that she shared because where she lived, it was always hot. So I really, really enjoyed her videos. Honestly, I wish she would come back. I know at the time she was busy. I believe she was a teacher. And so she just had a lot on her plate. I think she had just recently got married, or, you know, it was just, she had a lot going on in her life. So I'm pretty sure that kind of just, you know, changed her focus on things. But she was really great. She had a lot of valuable information. And then it helped too that she was a bit older because she could share things that she knew from when she was a child to a teenager to a, you know, early adulthood up until what she was at that time, which was about 50 years old. So it was cool just listening to the different things that she had done, you know, just throughout her life and what she has learned, what has worked for her hair. So honestly, I wish she would come back. She was like absolutely one of my favorites. I would search her all the time. It didn't matter that she was much older than me and that her hair was completely different than mine. It was just that I loved her energy and I loved her honesty, and she was just so sweet. Like, she was just a wonderful person to watch. So I wish she would come back, but I understand that she probably won't. But I just thank you so much. And you know what's funny? These people probably won't even watch this video, but I just want to say thank you anyways to all of these ladies just for being an inspiration. But I do want to thank her because she has, you know, just made me be more excited about being natural. Like, she was one of the women, you know, that I would look up to in terms of my natural hair, and she just encouraged me along the way without even knowing it. So thank you so much, Miss April. Next up, we have ShelleyBean729, and she used to have another channel. I think it was like SexiiSugarShelley, and then she eventually changed it to ShelleyBean729. I remember her. I used to love watching her. She was closer to my age, and I think at the time she was Texlaxed or Relaxed. I don't remember, but she did her big chop on YouTube, and you know, we witnessed that and saw that. And you know, she was good about wearing wigs and everything, and she was just so pretty to me. Like, she was just so down to earth, and she was just so beautiful. And she was like, she would post her videos all the time. Like, if I can remember, she posted videos like a couple of times a week, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. And I used to love watching her videos. Like I said, she was closer to my age, so I felt like I could relate to her more, and I could understand certain things that she was talking about. And I was excited to see her hair growth, because when I say this girl's hair grew like crazy, it seemed like she did the big chop, and she did a true classic big chop. Her hair was only like a couple inches long, maybe like 3 or 4 inches long, maybe about 3 or 4, give or take an inch or so. And her hair grew like crazy. Now, she still has her blog up. She still has both of her channels up. So if you want to see her hair growth and the progress, it is unbelievable. It's just beautiful. And her hair was pretty thick and it had a lot of body, and it just looked so healthy. She did a great job taking care of her hair. And it's so funny, I'm not gonna lie. Every now and then I will check to see if she like uploaded a new video. I don't know. Sometimes I just hope that one of these YouTubers one day will just pop up with a video out of nowhere and just be like, I'm back. Even if they're not back for another, you know, 3 years, at least just to see them and what their hair looks like now would be just so great. But yep, I used to love watching Michelle. I think she went by Michelle or Shelly, but I used to love watching Michelle. It was just, you know, really exciting when I got to see one of her videos pop up. So I wish she would come back, but again, I know that she was, you know, quite young at that time, so she was probably dealing with college, and, you know, no telling what happened after that. You know, we just get so busy, but it would be awesome if she just came back. You know, if anybody knows her, please tell her to come back, because she was absolutely like one of my favorite YouTubers to watch. And she also did these flexi rod sets, and they were gorgeous. I don't know what she did. I mean, I know what she did, but how she made them look so good, I don't even know. you know, and she had tutorials, she had blogs, she answered all the questions, but still her flexi rod sets, they just look so perfect. And I have yet to do a flexi rod set, but when I think about doing it, I just hope mine comes out just even a little bit as good as hers. Like, they were just so smooth and so bouncy, and you know, there were no lumps and waves and heels. I mean, all the hair was just straight and smooth. So anyways, I used to love watching her, and I hope she would come back. So yeah, moving on to the next person. All right, so the next person is Chelle Couture. I used to watch her videos. Now what's funny is that I feel like she was the one, from what I can remember, who kind of like did the unexpected when it came to natural hair. If I can remember, she like cut her hair, I think she dyed it, like she just did a lot with her hair because she was just being creative and she was having fun and she was just experimenting. And I felt like a lot of her supporters, not a lot, but there were some of her supporters who weren't really supporting that and who really didn't like that too much. I don't know if that's the reason why she left, but I'm just saying that. But I was just like, she's so bold. Like, I was the one who thought she was just so bold, and I thought it was just so cool that she was that brave enough to do that with her hair when everybody else was just scared to like chop it off. She was like, you know, cutting her, shaping it, doing all these fun, interesting things with her hair. And yeah, she just stopped making videos. I think she also deactivated her YouTube channel. And she was the one where I would look to her for inspiration when I felt like, you know, I don't want to be nervous or scared about what this person has to say or what society has to say about my hair. Like, I would watch her videos and then all of a sudden I would just feel a little boost of confidence, just because she seemed so confident about her look and about her creativity and about just herself in general, that she did whatever she wanted to do and it was like she didn't really care. That's how she like came off, not like in a snobby kind of like arrogant way, but just like, you know what? If I'm gonna dye my hair pink, I'm gonna dye my hair pink. If I want my hair short, then I'm gonna, you know, cut it short. Because she had a beautiful head of hair. Like, she had long hair. She decided to just cut it off, and it seemed at that time like, you know, she had maybe got a lot of backlash for that. Because, you know, nowadays when you do that, people are like, oh, that's cute. But it was like, back then it was like, what's the purpose of cutting your hair short when it's long? It's like, because you want to change it up. And that's what she did. She changed it up. And she looked beautiful with it short. She looked beautiful with it long. But yeah, that's one thing I really liked about her, is that she was confident in the skin that she was in, and you know, she just did what she wanted to do because she wanted to do it. She looked amazing. So I miss her. I miss her videos, and I miss just her style. You know, she was just very, you know, like free and cool and chill, you know. So yeah, Chelle Couture. And I'm pretty sure if you Google her name, images will pop up of her, because like I said, she was just amazing on YouTube. A lot of people knew her on YouTube. So she was pretty popular up there, but it'd be great to see her come back. It really would. This is the first person that I actually watched on YouTube that focused on natural hair, and that was NajahFace. Now, from what I do know, I think she is on YouTube, but by a different name. And I even want to say her daughter might be up on YouTube doing videos now, because there is somebody on YouTube called Najah or something, NajahFace, I don't know. And Najah's not like a really popular name, so that's why I just assumed that it might be her daughter. It might not be, I don't know. But anyways, the original NajahFace is on YouTube, or was. She has videos up, but just under a different name. And I don't even think she does hair anymore. But anyways, when I used to watch her on YouTube back in like 2007, 2008, she was the first person that I watched videos on. And it was so unintentional. I don't even know what I was watching videos on prior, but somehow her video came up and I watched it, and she was on her little girl's hair. But the reason why I said I would love for her to come back and do hair is because, you know, like I said, she was the first person that I watched in terms of natural hair. And I remember her doing her daughter's hair on camera, and it just reminded me so much of when I was a child getting my hair done. So it would be really awesome to see her come back. So I'm pretty sure she would be doing her daughter's hair, because her daughter's probably like, you know, late teens now. But it would just be cool to hear, you know, what she has to say. And I'm pretty sure she's still natural. So, you know, just the different things that she's dealing with being natural, and, you know, her hair story and where she's at now. It would be cool just to kind of hear things that may have changed for her since 2007, 2008, almost 10 years ago. Wow, almost 10 years ago. The next person I want to add to this list is InnovativeThinkin. Now, she wasn't as like huge on YouTube, but I used to love watching her because she was a young mom just like myself, and I could relate to like her personality and just the things that she did because she was a young mom. I used to just love watching her videos and just seeing like what she was up to and what products she was using and what techniques she was doing. And I believe she is still on YouTube, even though she doesn't make videos. I think she deleted all her old videos and she now goes by another name on YouTube. But I used to love watching her, and yeah, she was just really cool. Like, she was just chill, you know, and that's why I really liked her, because she was chill. She was a young mom, so I could relate to her more. But the last video I did see that she posted a couple years back, like her hair grew like crazy. Her hair was like, it was beautiful. I think it was straight at the time, and I want to say it was probably like to her elbow. But it was just gorgeous. Like, her hair was beautiful, and hers, I'm pretty sure it still is, because she did a great job taking care of it. But yeah, it would be cool to see her back. And I think she had 3 kids, and I have 3 kids, so it would be kind of cool to see like what's going on with her life, you know, being a mom, and you know how she's managing her hair now. So yeah, it'd be cool to see her come back. So the next lady I have, I'm pretty sure a lot of you, if you've been on YouTube for a while, you know this person. You have to know this person. ShelleyBean729 If you know who she is, please comment below so I can know. ShelleyBean729, I feel like she was really popular on YouTube. She had a different way about her. I don't know what it was about her, but she was different in like a cool kind of like, I want to know what's going on kind of way. Like, I don't know, something about her was just very interesting. But anyway, she had a gorgeous, gorgeous head of hair. Her hair was so pretty. It was just so fluffy and light looking, even though it was probably a little bit heavy. It just looked so healthy. And I remember one tip I learned from her, which has nothing to do with hair, is that if you want to use beans for your food, instead of buying the bagged beans, just buy the canned beans and then rinse them off. And I have been doing that ever since. And that was probably about 5, maybe 6 years ago, probably longer, when she posted a video, because she used to do videos not just about hair, but about, you know, cooking and that kind of stuff. And yeah, she posted a video about that, and she mentioned it. And ever since I've seen that video, I have been doing that with my beans. I open up the can, I put them in a little strainer and rinse them off. And yeah, I cook from there. That just basically gets rid of the salt that's been added and all the other gunk that they put in there. But anyways, moving on. Yeah, so I used to love watching her channel, and she was into fitness and everything like that. And she was just so like inspiring, and she was just like this cool, wise woman. I know it sounds really weird, like cool and wise, but she really was. There was just something about her. She was just like a confident, like a beautiful kind of confident. Like, you know, it's hard to explain. If you've seen her videos, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. And if her videos are still up, I recommend that you check them out, because it was just like her presence. She was just really cool. So yeah, I would definitely love to see what she's up to now. Matter of fact, I do follow her on Instagram. I think she goes by another name, but her hair is still the same and she still looks gorgeous. It would be really awesome to see her come back with some videos and just bring some tips and some, you know, new cooking videos as well. That'd be really great. So ShelleyBean729, check her out. Okay, so the next individual I want to mention is MissLBailey. Yes, I know that she did a lot. I know, I got excited when I heard that name. Now, I'm doing this video now. Today is Monday, August 15th. And I actually just searched her name not too long ago, and I saw that she posted a video like 2 weeks ago. I think her last video before that was like 2 years ago. But I'm putting her name out there because honestly, I want her to stay on YouTube. So I'm putting her name out there because I want y'all to go check her out. And if she sees that she got like a lot of, you know, activity on her channel, maybe that'll encourage her to stay up here on YouTube. I know I sound so selfish right now, but honestly, I loved watching her channel. She mainly did makeup and fashion, but she would throw in some hair videos every now and then. And I used to just love watching her videos because her hair was just absolutely gorgeous. In most of her videos, her hair was straight, but at the time, I believe she was tech-slacked and was just transitioning and growing her natural hair out, but she would still keep it straight. and her hair was beautiful. She was always getting questions and comments about her hair, even though she didn't post that many videos about her hair. And she was just on point. Like, I don't know how she had time to always look like that. And I'm pretty sure she just didn't do it because she was on camera. I'm pretty sure she always looked on point like that. Like, she always had herself together, always. If you check out her channel now, you'll see, if you scroll all the way back 6-7 years ago, you will see that she has always had herself together. And that is one reason why I just was like so hooked on her channel. She always looked just beautiful and glammed up, like a soft glam, not like an overdone, over the top, flashy kind of glam, but you know, something that was just true to her and true to who she was and true to her style. But she was always like that, and that is just one thing that really just caught me to her and to her channel. She was just so bubbly and so fun. She was like that popular girl in high school that you just kind of want to hang out with and sit with and chill with, and she'd be like, sure, come on, but not like the snobby kind that was like, nah, maybe next year when you're known. She wasn't like that. Like, she was just happy and bubbly and fun, and you could watch her videos, like, no lie, the same video you could probably watch like 2 or 3 times just because of her energy and because of her tips and how she just made everything just look so easy and so careless. And she always had amazing tips. In every single video she had a tip, something that I learned, something I didn't know, something I didn't even know you could do. I'm like, what, really? She always had a great tip. So she was really into fashion, she was really into makeup, she really knew her stuff. And I'm so glad that she is back. Well, I should say I'm so glad that she did make a video, because maybe that'll be the start of her, you know, making more videos. And yeah, I could really see her like blowing up huge on YouTube if she's very consistent. I'm so happy that you're back, MissLBailey. And guys, please go check out her channel, because I guarantee you will learn something from her. Her channel was and is still amazing to this day. All right, so the next person I want to mention is Nikki Dior. Now, I used to like watching her because she was just so like calm and chill and kind of quiet, and I used to love watching her because, you know, she kind of just balanced out everything and everyone on YouTube. Like, she was just real mellow, but she also knew her stuff about hair. Like, she was just real cool and real chill, and she shared her journey like really well. She used to post about her hair journey quite often, and she was very consistent about the products that she used from what I can remember. And she was just really like nice. She seemed like she was just such a sweet, nice person. And so I did like watching her for that reason. I used to just drool over her hair because her hair was just absolutely gorgeous. It was long and it was healthy and it was, you know, it was just beautiful. So it would be really nice to see some videos, some more videos from her. The last time I did check her channel, she had posted some videos maybe like 7, 8, or 9 months ago. And they were older videos, but she still posted them. So maybe she'll come back, I don't know, but it would be really cool to see her come back because she has some great information. And again, her hair was just gorgeous, and I'm sure that we could all learn a lot from her because of the tips that she knew and how she was taking care of her hair. And she was very simple too with her regimen. Like, I remember her just not overdoing it. And still she just had just this gorgeous head of hair. So it would be really nice to see her come back. Last but definitely not least is UOP95, and I used to love watching her channel. She was a mom and she was a wife, and so I could relate to her just because of that. But I used to love her energy. Like, she was just so like confident and content, and I just love that about her. Like, I wish she would come back. So she did a video with Mahogany Curls about a year, maybe 2 years ago. They did a video together on Mahogany Curls channel, and she was just giving a little update. You know, it wasn't like a comeback video, like a, hey, I'm coming back to YouTube. You know, it wasn't like Mahogany Curls was introducing her again to the YouTube world. They were just, I think, hanging out that day and just so happened to make a video together. But I was so excited to see her up there, like, oh my gosh, I have been thinking about her and wondering like where she was and what she was doing. But it was really cool to see her. But I used to love watching her channel because of her energy and her personality, and she seemed just to be so content with her life and where she was in life, and, you know, being a wife and being a mom. And she was like really confident with her hair. She had a kinkier hair texture. I mean, she had defined curls, but she was like a 4A, 4B girl. And her hair was just really pretty. It had a lot of movement to it. Sometimes with us kinky girls, kinky hair girls, we miss that body sometimes and that movement that we're looking for. And her hair was always bouncing, it was always moving, and I was like, what is she doing with her hair to make it do that? But yeah, I used to love watching her videos, and she was always sharing her hair journey. She was very consistent about that, and she shared other parts of her life. So it was really cool watching her videos. She didn't just do natural, natural hair. She, you know, talked about her family and talked about her marriage and that kind of thing. So it was really cool seeing that side of her life as well. In terms of the natural hair videos, like I said, she was sharing her videos, like she was really sharing her journey with us. So we knew everything that she was doing, every product, every technique, what she didn't like about her hair, what she loved about her hair. She was sharing all the details with us. So that's one reason, probably the main reason why I really enjoyed watching her and, you know, being a subscriber of her channel, is just because, you know, she was true to her hair journey and she was honest with us, and she was very vibrant and positive at the same time. So that is my list of 10 natural hair gurus, natural hair YouTubers that I miss on YouTube, and I'm like, I need them to come back. I need them to come back. Even if it's just to give us like a little 20-30 minute update, it would be just so nice to see their faces and to know what they're up to. I know that they aren't obligated to do that. You know, I know that they aren't required to do anything like that, but it would be just so awesome to see where they are in their natural hair journey, where they are in life, and what's just been going on, you know, because when they're our favorite YouTuber and we watch them consistently and faithfully, of course, we're very curious to know like what's going on. I used to love watching all of those ladies, and I'm so excited that a few of them have returned. If they have YouTube channels and they have blogs, I will definitely make sure to link them down in the video description box so that you can check them out and see what all the hype is about and how I've hyped them up, because again, they were all amazing. And I learned so much from each and every one of them. So please check out their channels, check out their blogs. If they don't have one, Google their name. I'm sure something will pop up, because like I said, they were all just wonderful. But if there are any other ladies that you think should be added onto this list, I might have forgotten about them, because there used to be so many wonderful YouTubers back in the day that focused on natural hair, and I can't remember them all. But if you're thinking of someone right now, please leave their name below. I want to see if I remember them, and if not, I'll definitely Google their name. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. Bye.